start the party.
Let's start the party. But before we start the party, we're going to be going through some of the football fans. Some of the, things that football fans actually don't really think they don't know about this famous world sport, the football. So a player can be sent off before the game starts. How? So I know it sounds weird, but back in the days when Patrice Evra used to play, during a Europa League game, Patrice Evra got into a fight, an argument with a fan. And, I think he kicked the fan and, he was given a red card. But he was lucky he was not in the starting 11. Otherwise, the game would have started with 10 people. But he was sent off so he couldn't be substituted in any way. He's off before the game even started. That's a rule that I don't think very many football fans know. But you can be sent off before the game even starts. Another is, you can't score your own goal from a throw-in or a free kick. Like, you can't just take a ball like, whoa, onto your own goal, without, if at all no one else touches the ball, it can't be counted as a goal. But if someone else touches the ball, that's a goal. But as long as you're the throw-in thrower, it goes through into your goalpost, that's not a goal. If you kick a free kick probably to the goalkeeper, it ends up in your goalpost, that's given as a corner to the opposing team because that's not considered a goal. You can't score an own goal from a free kick or a throw-in. That's a rule that, people don't actually really know in the world of football. And of course, if foreign objects, touches the ball, like something from the outside, that's considered interference. And in an English Premier League game in the year 2009, a player kicked the ball and it touched a basketball as it's a beach ball. In the game, the ball ended up as a goal, but it was given as a goal, but that was incorrect of the referee to give that as a goal, but it was illegal because these are some of the very infamous rules. So the goal was given, but it wasn't supposed to be given because one, that was a goal from an interference of something outside the football field, and also you have to keep it uniform in terms of, the undershorts that players wear. These shorts they wear, they also have some other things, some of them, not actually all who wear them. The undershorts must be the same color as the shorts just to prevent, a lot of interruptions because football is a very fast game. And if somebody sees a different color, they're going to be really, really confused. But they have to have the same color. The undershorts they put on has to be the same color with their shorts. So it has to be one and the same color. Goalkeepers tend to waste a lot of time. But a goalkeeper is only allowed to hold the ball for a maximum of 6 seconds. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds. That's the only time they're allowed to hold the ball. Otherwise, that's illegal. If they hold the ball past 6 seconds, that is considered illegal. And that's why sometimes they are booked because of, delaying so much the ball. Also, we have, if your player loves celebrating, like our GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, loves celebrating so much, and he scores a goal. And right now with, the virtual, the VAR right now. So Cristiano Ronaldo scores a goal. This is an example, yeah. Scores a goal. It's that goal that, means a lot to the game, to the team. He runs and just gets his shots off. Ria. He has already committed an offense in the football that's supposed to be booked with a yellow card. But the VAR comes in and, and overturns the goal. The goal is not allowed, but the player had already committed an offense. So the player is still booked in as much as the goal was disallowed. So Cristiano Ronaldo probably gets a yellow card and the game the goal is disallowed. So if probably it was 1-0, it's 0-0, but Cristiano Ronaldo has a card because of removing his shirt as he celebrates a goal that was later disallowed. So, if a football player refuses to be substituted, officials will not stop the match. So officials can't stop the match in any way, in as much as the player has refused to get off the field. Like a game in 2019, the Carabao Cup final, Kepa refused to get off the pitch. He was being substituted. He refused. The game continued, but of course he had later to be penalized by the Chelsea Football Club, because you can't do that. That is disrespect of the highest order. You can't be disrespectful, of the manager and so on and so forth. And of course bringing this bad picture of the team. But a player cannot, when the player refuses to get off the field, no one can remove them. They are allowed to just continue playing. But that's unless it's issues brought out by the club. But the officials cannot stop the match. The match has to go on. If you don't want to get off the field, stay. No one is going to stop the field. Now, we are going now to 1974 in a World Cup final against Germany and Holland. It turned out that the staff had forgotten these flags that are on the corners of the field. Guess what? The game didn't start for even a minute. The flags cannot be missing and the game continues. So a flag must be there for the game to continue. That doesn't happen in Africa, especially in the sub-Saharan Africa. It doesn't happen. Some rules don't exist. That doesn't exist, especially, in Africa. A football cannot continue without those flags in the corners. That was a World Cup final in 1974 between Germany and Holland. The game didn't start until the flag was installed in its rightful place. I think those are some of the things that you as football fans didn't know about this world's popular sport, football. That and much more are gonna be coming in this show just a while before we launch our live show very, very soon. We're going to be live. We're going to be announcing it, of course, tomorrow. We're going to be live on Monday, starting Monday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Tune in to justworld.bio.link and, of course, watch live next week from Monday all through to Friday, every weekday. That and much more coming up. This is Just World. See you in a bit.